Hey everyone, okay, so it is time. It's moving day for somebody on the homestead. We are taking these 4 tiny babies to their new home. Are you sad?
No.
I'm not either. Time for them to adios. So I actually had a friend of mine reach out to me. They have, I just slammed his toe in the door. Oopsie. He let me know it too. Anyways, I had a friend of mine reach out to me. They have silkies, and so they're really excited to take them on. We're going to deliver them today. Thankfully, it is only like 85 degrees outside. It's glorious, so it's not going to be too stressful on them. But we're going to take them, drop them off. We're going to bring you guys along. If you saw our last video, you know that we lost one of the silkies. Sadly, unfortunately, that is just part of homesteading. We know that. I mean, I remember the first couple times we lost a chick or a chicken, it was devastating for me. But it's not that I'm numb to it, because it's still really, really sad for me, but I also know that's just part of raising animals. We had to actually help it hatch out. It was shrink wrapped. We helped it hatch. We thought it was going to be okay, but it was really, really small to begin with, and it wouldn't stand up straight, and then over time it just eventually, we culled it to, I don't want to say put it out of its misery, but it was suffering. Put it out of its suffering. So anyways, we'll take y'all along. We're going to buckle them in so we don't have flying babies everywhere. That's even gonna work, but we'll see.
Keep them from dying. So, chickens are gone. What else do I say?
Well, I mean,
chickens are gone. It was fun while it lasted. For chickens, I got money from it, so I guess that's good.
Yeah,
Mom, thank you for this journey.
I'd like to thank my mom.
I would like to thank my mom. Oh, you can't see me. I would like to thank my mom for providing me with the chicken sources. It is so dark. And yeah, that's about all. You can tell I'm looking at the viewfinder.
Strawberries? Sure, gummies. What the hell?
Gummies. We're at Sonic. Bye.
What's going on, everybody? So, y'all guys have been following along with my boat, what do you want to call it? Boat upgrade, boat refurbish, boat renovation, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So I told y'all in the last video, I ordered a part on eBay, and it got here. So, showed y'all before, but I'll show you again in case some of y'all are new. This little piece right here goes here and over here. This bolt got cross-threaded for some reason there. I honestly don't know why. I think maybe a piece of metal or something got down in there, but it broke. I broke this piece off. I mean, it obviously used to look like that, and it won't tighten down. I was tightening it down, and I guess I wasn't paying close attention. I assumed that it was tightening down, and that's why it had tension on it, but it was cross-threaded. So, I'm gonna take this motor off and then lay it on the ground, and I think all I gotta do is take these 2 bolts apart, and then there's a plate right here that I have to unscrew, and I have to take this piece through there. I think that's it. I'm gonna take it off here and see if we can fix it real quick. Well, that was super easy. It's nice every once in a while for something to be easy. It's not always that way. I don't know, maybe it took me 6 or 8 minutes maybe to change it out. Check out all the tools. It obviously doesn't match. You know, maybe one day if I keep this motor long enough, may try to paint everything and get all the match, but that's the least of my concerns right now. So like I said, this motor, the boat came from my grandfather. It was his. I grew up fishing it. My kids grew up fishing it. The motor I bought about 8 or 10 years ago. So to me, it doesn't have a lot of you know, sentimental value. To my kids, it may. So, yeah. So it's on there. Everything's tight. So I'm gonna see if I can throw it back on here real quick and make sure everything works with it on the boat. All right, y'all. It's on there. It's working perfect. Something cool that y'all may not know. These have holes in them, and you can put a lock right there, so nobody can steal your motor off your boat. Like if you're at a, you know, if you leave it parked in a restaurant parking lot or something like that, when you go in to eat or something, somebody could take those loose and steal it off there really quick. So like I said, this is a 15 horse Evinrude, and it will push this little boat with me and a couple of kids in there just about as fast as I want to go on the water. It's a 14-foot semi V-bottom boat, and it'll get it moving pretty quick. So on one of the recent videos, I talked about my jug lines or noodles that I use for jug lines. So back in the day, you would take like a bleach bottle and tie a string to the handle, leave the cap on it, put a piece of string on there, and a hook at the bottom, and that's considered a jug line. In Texas, it's legal to run those. You can put out, I think, an unlimited number of them. More recently, people have started going to this method, and the main reason is that there's 25 of them in there, and if you had 25 bleach bottles right here, it would fill this whole part of this boat up. With this, they'll all fit in a milk carton like that, and they're easy to move around. It's a 3/4 inch piece of PVC pipe, and it goes through the middle of this pool noodle that we bought. I think I bought these at like the dollar store or something. I looked around and found them cheap. I have a whole nother milk jug of these, roughly, but so the entire piece of PVC pipe is 20 inches long, and then the noodle itself is about 11 inches long on these. And like I was saying before, I kind of may repeat myself from the last video, but just so everybody's clear, 15-pound catfish can't hold one of those under the water more than, I don't know, a few seconds, 8 or 10 seconds. And even a 30 or 40-pound catfish couldn't hold one of those down more than a few minutes. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 minutes at the most, and that would be hard for them. And a lot of times they can't really swim and hold it under. So a lot of times when they take off with it, it just makes looks like a shark going through the water. It's just barely sticking up out of the water. We have this is a little pole. I think I bought this at Walmart, but it's telescoping. It goes about twice the length it is now, and then we use that to hook them with. You know, we'll get up on close to them and hook them. A lot of times, I mean, not most of the time, they'll hear, unless they're really tired and been on there for a long time, the fish will hear the boat coming, and as soon as you get close, it'll take off, especially if it's a big one. But we've run jug lines, I mean, dozens and dozens of times out of this boat, and I've got, one of the biggest ones we caught, I think was, I don't know, I don't even know if I weighed it, but we've caught them, you know, in the upper teens, low 20-pound range. Much bigger than that. I mean, you could catch them bigger than that, but we just never have. I think you would have to change things up if you want to get much bigger than that. What are you doing?
Trying to keep this pool from turning green. I just swept it 2 days ago.
We had a company send us another sweeper.
Yeah.
Now we're sending it back to them.
We're sending it back to them and telling them don't ever reach out to us again.
It was a nightmare.
We will not only just like the product, but just working with them.
Yeah.
I'm happy with my Apier. That's my favorite brand. It's going right now, as a matter of fact.
That didn't work. There we go. Got me all wet. A lot of y'all will be happy because we're watering the garden in the evening. A lot of y'all fuss at us for not watering the garden, for watering in the middle of the day. We prefer to water in the evening. Obviously it's better, but you know, every now and then we'll, you know, life will get away from us and we'll look up and we haven't watered it in 3 days and we're out here and we have time and we'll just water it when we can water it. So the heat we're having here in Texas, we got a little bit of a break this week, but they're saying next week we'll be back in the triple digits again. So let's try to keep it watered as much as possible. Guys, as y'all know, Reed plays select baseball and he's committed this summer to he's been working out at our local high school, and he's been doing that every day since school's out, basically every morning. But he's also committed to he wants to start learning how to pitch better. So he's been getting pitching lessons. So have a really good coach in our organization has been working with him and he's got him pitching really good. I just said that and he threw one crazy one, but
I'll try to do a slider.
What did Cord say? Just throw fastballs.
Don't video. Can't video.
That looked good. That was a good one. All right, y'all. We got some pitching done. I didn't video, but I actually caught for me for a little bit. And I think I'm seriously, I think my thumb's hurting. Shannon got the pool cleaned up a little bit. Where are you just putting the four-wheeler up?
Easy.
All right, we're going inside. We're tired. When y'all are watching, right now it's the Thursday before 4th of July. Y'all probably be watching this closer to 4th of July or maybe even after, but we're gonna do a little bit of resting this weekend.
Push off in the pool. You always push off in the pool.
Well, it's time to go in anyway.
Thank y'all for watching. This is a horrible way to end the video. We're like, both about to fall asleep.
But I mean, that's our life. That's you want to get candid shots of our life. This is it.
Yeah.
It's also 8:35 at night. So.
Is it already 8:30? Oh. All right. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all again.
Bye.